Full Scale, formerly known as Full Scale Deflection, later known as Full Scale Revolution, is an Australian alternative metal band that formed in Perth, Western Australia during 1998. The band relocated to Melbourne in 2001. Full Scale released 2 extended plays, Black Arrows and White Arrows, both in 2003 on Popstar Records. They also released a self-titled studio album issued in 2005 on Columbia Records. Full Scale history. Full Scale were formed in 1998 in Perth as Full Scale Deflection. By 1999, they consisted of Ezekiel the Ox on lead vocals, Nick Frey on drums, Chris Frey on bass guitar, Forrester Saville on synthesizer, and Jimmy T on guitar. Matt Crute, aka Crute, soon replaced Nick Frey on drums. Rob Kaay replaced Chris Frey on bass guitar by 2000. They released the album, Symptoms of Chaos, on the 11th of November 2000. The band dropped the word deflection from their name and then moved to Melbourne in 2001. Despite playing their original songs for some of their shows, they developed new music. Kaay and Andrew McGuinness, a lawyer, formed a record label, Popstar Records, and Full Scale released their debut extended play, Black Arrows, in March 2003. This was followed by a second EP, White Arrows, in August. There was a brief lined-up change. T left the band, being replaced by Tristan Ross for about 6 months. Under the management of Kaay, the band toured the East Coast extensively. According to AllMusic's reviewer, Johnny Loftus, the band's hard-hitting, grisly sound, led by Ox's vocal seethe, caught the interest of American majors. By the end of the year, T rejoined and the band moved to Los Angeles, where they were signed to Columbia Records, Sony BMG, and released their self-titled album, Full Scale, on the 8th of March 2005. After the album's release, they toured the United States as the opening act for US rap rock band He. Upon returning to Australia, Crute and T decided to play one last show with the band in Ben Brennan. 7. Full Scale Revolution played his first show with Full Scale on bass guitar at the Corner Hotel in Melbourne on the 17th of March 2006. Ox moved on to a new group, Mammal. In January 2016, Ox and T announced that they were reforming the band with a new rhythm section of Chris Webber, Webzy, and Lee Miller. They announced February 2016 tour dates in Sydney, Melbourne and Perth. After Full Scale, Ox became the front man for Mammal. From March 2006, they released an EP, Mammal. Their single, Slaves, was produced by Ox's ex-bandmate Saville. They later released 2 albums, Volume 1, The Oral Underground and The Majority, and disbanded in 2009. He was the front man of the Ox and the Fury with Brennan, Lucius Boric in Dom Italiano. As an alternate country music group, Ox also appeared in theatre and produced music for hip-hop groups. Ox later became the frontman of Overreactor, based in Melbourne, which released their album, Lose Your Delusion. Kaay became an author and entrepreneur. He used the business management skills he had acquired to build Full Scale into the band that was signed to Columbia Records to start his own Australian company. Right after Full Scale, he joined Sunk Loto in September 2006. Until they broke up in December 2007. After that, he worked with the Brown Brothers for nearly 2 years on an unreleased project, tentatively entitled The Flood, deciding to retire from the live music touring scene in 2008. Kaay released a series of books, Robekai Journals, Volume I, My Glorious Nightmare, 2008. Based on his recollections of his music career over a period of 10 years. Volume 2 followed in 2010 as This Is What It's Really Like Being in a Band. He has also written 2 fantasy fiction novels, Silver Birch, A Tear in the Fabric of the Night Sky, 2009, and Silver Birch, Fall of the Epicenter. His first Silver Birch novel cracked the top 10 Amazon.com chart in its first week of release in the science fiction category. Kaay is now a successful entrepreneur running multiple businesses under his company Kaay.com. Crute ran the Salter Height booking agency in Melbourne, and played in different projects, one with Ben Brennan, as well as appearing with Ox in The Ox and the Fury. As of 2009, he was the drummer for the Tim McMillan Band. T played for the US band Helmet for a short stint, playing live for a handful of shows. He was the guitarist for the heavy rock band Sleeping Giant, which formed in 2010 in Perth. Saville has produced records by Dead Letter Circus, Carnival, The Butterfly Effect and Human Nature. He was nominated as Producer of the Year at the ARIA Music Awards of 2009 for Carnival's Sound. Awake. He continued to work with Ox on the project Smash Nova. Chris Frey, from the original F.S.D., is a filmmaker working in Melbourne. He was a video director for Carnival's Set Fire to the Hive, which was nominated for Australian Music Video of the Year at the 2009 J Awards. He also directed 2 film clips for Ox's band Mamamal, for Smash the Piñata and The Majority. In 2008, Color, Light, Movement, Sound, a documentary on Full Scale's journey from Perth to America and their subsequent demise, was released on DVD. The DVD contains a bonus disc called Bootleg, which contains live clips from assorted shows in the band's career. The release of the DVD was marked with a launch party at Melbourne's Hi-Fi Bar. Ezekiel Ox, Jimmy T. Crute and Rob Kaay attended the launch party, and came on stage at the end of the night to give their thanks and to take one last bow for their fans. In 2010, Jimmy T and Rob Kaay were asked to reform Full Scale, but both declined. A new band, with Ezekiel Ox, Crute, Tristan Ross and Ben Brennan, were formed in Melbourne for a single short tour as Full Scale Revolution. Proceeds from this tour went to the Refugee Action Collective. During this tour, Jimmy T played a song, The Heimlich Maneuver, with Full Scale Revolution in Fremantle at the Newport Hotel on 6 June 2010. Timeline. Discography. Albums. Symptoms of Chaos, October 2000, as Full Scale Deflection. Black Arrows, March 2003. Popstar Records. White Arrows, August 2003. Popstar Records. Full Scale, 8 March 2005. Columbia Records. Singles. Party Political, 2005. Feel It, 2005. Members. Full Scale Deflection. Ezekiel Ox, vocals, 1998 to 2000. Chris Frey, bass guitar, 1998 to 2000. Nick Frey, drums, 1998 1999. Forrester Saville, synthesizers, 1998 to 2000. Matt Crute, drums, 1999-2000. Jimmy T, guitar, 1999-2000. Rob Kaay, bass guitar, 1999-2000. Full Scale. Matt Crute, drums, 2000 to 2006. Ezekiel Ox, vocals, 2000 to 2006. Rob Kaay, bass guitar, 2000 to 2006. Jimmy T, guitar, 2000 to 2003. 2003 to 2006. Tristan Ross, guitar, 2003. References. External links. Full Scale at National Library of Australia.